Here's a break from propaganda. Let me give you some real news. There's currently an ethnic cleansing happening in South Africa, and it's being disguised as unemployment. 8.2 million South Africans lost their job this year, and they are unavailing these jobs to South Africans and availing them to other nationalities like other Africans, Europeans, and Americans so that they come and take over these jobs, while they are coercing South Africans into getting jobs in other countries, which is probably why you've come across an ad probably asking or giving you the opportunity to go work in Russia, England, Japan, etc. And they are offering accommodation, they're offering transportation, and even doing the visa application on your behalf. All you have to do is apply. But be very careful, because some of them are trafficking rings. Currently, 200 South Africans were found in Japan in a trafficking ring, and 20 have been returned home, right? The other 180 are still waiting for the government. So they are basically doing a forced migration through coercion. They're making everything expensive, inflation, making everyone uncomfortable and desperate for jobs, desperate enough that you all are obviously applying to these other countries for these job opportunities, which is not a bad thing. If you want to move, great. But this is part of their plan. It's an ethnic cleansing. So they're doing it deliberately to drive South Africans out of the country. The DA is also currently assisting Zionists into moving into Cape Town to displace South Africans and basically evicting Black South Africans and colored South Africans from their houses in Cape Town. And they are also illegally selling land to Germany in Northern Cape. Even in KZN, there are land grabs, and people are being evicted from their homes as well. Our country is basically being recolonized all over again, and we are just relaxing, We're busy participating and paying attention to race wars and all this propaganda being pushed, gender equality wars, and all of this nonsense that has nothing to do with the reality of what is happening right now. Credo Mutwa's prophecy is literally coming into play before our eyes, and we are just so relaxed. This is what happens when you have a president who is a businessman, who cares about corporate interests above the citizens. This is what happens when you'll have a parliament full of businessmen and businesswomen that don't care, that are not patriots, that do not care about South Africa. Anyway, you can go back to scrolling and enjoying the distractions and the propaganda. Let me not be a party pooper.